Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to Marvel's Midnight Suns. We're going to take on a big story mission today, and before we head out, I'm going to try and improve our deck a little bit more.
Yeah, I
or
guess it is
decks.
a tough decision.
So we're going to start by trying to put a mod on Quick Slash here. Okay, I'll take this for the moment, but I don't really want this.
New and improved.
And you may ask why, because, wow, you know, you have a potential of doing another 102 damage. Well, here's the problem. I'm looking to use this for a one-punch knockout. And the reality is that we don't fight anybody with 153 health. And the bonus only comes into play if they're at full. So since everybody we fight is either a minion with no health, so hitting them for 1 damage knocks them down, or
I wonder if those birds out there are stuck here.
they're at full health,
Trapped in the Abbey
and
bubble.
I'm not going to KO
It's
them
creepy
either
if you
way.
think about
And
it.
I'm looking to trigger quick here. So I am going to try one more time. And this is more along the lines of what I'm looking for. At least it gives me a bonus when I get the KO.
A timely enhancement. Let us see it in
So
action.
I'm good with that. Now, I wanted to upgrade his unmodified copy of Leave It to Me. Okay, that's really good. I was hoping I could at least get +1, but +2 is literally the thing that I would want on here. Like, you know, that's like the ultimate one I'm going
Don't worry
for, so
about
that's
me.
great.
I'll meditate until you're ready.
And let's do one more. Okay. I think this one's pretty close. I believe the one, I'd have to look it up, but I believe the one I want, you can draw specifically an Iron Man card. So that's one of the core abilities, but you can actually get a mod that gives you another Iron Man specific card. However, I will take it. So all in all, I feel like that was pretty fruitful, and we didn't drain our, resources too badly. One thing I just want to make sure of, and if nothing else, I'll be pointing it out to you. Oh, here's another thing I actually am going to do. So I did put heads up. We got this as a reward from our last mission. I put it in my deck. I took out one of our mark targets. Now, what I can do, since it's already modified, I can upgrade this card. Yep, this is the one.
All right, not too shabby.
Awesome. So, all right, cool.
Later.
So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start the cutscene that'll lead us into The Bell Tolls.
There it is. The creature.
And pretty much the entire Hydra offensive.
No doubt stealing more of the priceless and, did I mention, extremely powerful artifacts housed within the sanctum.
I don't think so. They're fortifying a position here.
You're right.
We're never gonna get close enough to get a symbiote sample.
Oh, I wouldn't say never. Venom problem? No problem.
Wow, you got some serious range on that old Spidey sense, kid.
Or he got my text.
Either way, I'm your guy. Come on, team. I got an idea. Anyone? Definitely should have practiced that more in the mirror.
Sorry, kid. Can't risk a field trip on this one.
Yeah, 'cause you all have so much experience fighting Venom.
Spider-Man's cunning has proven to far exceed his years. In battle, not the talking.
Don't see any of us muscling in when the Mandarin's in town.
Okay, fine. I get it. What's the plan, Spider-Man?
All right, we're going to go ahead, somewhat ironically, after that little exchange, we're going to bring Iron Man, though. So I won't really have a support character, which could be interesting, but I will have a lot of damage dealing, and I like that. So let's give it a try.
Yep, and there's Crisscross,
Crossbones.
and Eddie, and a really big... What is that?
Whatever it is, they brought an entire army to protect it.
Uh-huh. Sorry, just need to make a last-second adjustment to the plan.
Yes. The plan. What is it?
Right. Okay, stay low, wait for my signal. The time wasted. Suppressing gamma energy versus harnessing it. Oh, when Mother sees what I have accomplished. What's up, Doc? Eat his brains. Signal! Signal! That was a signal! Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Parker, report. Parker, status.
Well, I am under a little pressure, but Eddie's right where I want him. Hey.
All right, our objective is to defeat Fallen Venom. Prepare the church bell to defeat him. Fallen Venom has infinite lives on this mission. To defeat him, we have to play Repair the Church Bell while he's down. Well, that only costs 10, so that's great. Oh, I see. It's reduced by 3 each time he recovers. The heroism cost... Yeah, okay, well, I already got there.
We are too strong for you.
I take it we're on to plan B.
I'd say it's probably more like plan 1.5. I'm betting those smaller bells vibrate at a similar frequency to their big brother. May not be perfect, but they could buy me the time I need to get that sample.
Right here, little spider.
Yep, walked right into that one.
Okay, this is pretty good. We get to draw a card. That could come in useful. We have way too many heroic cards right now. Well, that fixed everything. Well, poo. And if I use any redraws, I can't use this. I don't think this is very good right now. Like 2 absolute max. Let's just pitch this for the moment. I might actually do this just for the heroism. this. Sure, why not?
Here we go. This should help.
Well, I can do that. And I'll tag this guy. Or... This is just not good yet. We really want to get that next redraw on there. So I'm going to chill with that. So much wasted potential. I actually think if I want to use this, I should use it on him. Maybe I'll wait. I want to get some damage off the board. So even though it may seem kind of goofy, because obviously I would be doing more damage in total if I had used this on him, but honestly, I'm pretty good with it. So, you know, this is an interesting one because if it worked, he'd be down, but we have less than a 50-50 shot. So I kind of like just kicking the living hell out of him. This is not going to be good, unfortunately. Actually, hold on. You know, it's like identical, basically. Which is kind of funny. If I did this, I would do literally no damage if he doesn't fall. Well, I'm going to do this. I'd rather save the other one for a time when the quick might matter. I don't see using 2 heroism to do a tiny bit of damage to him. But what I could do, something like that. I can't hit, wait, I can hit Venom. Well, why not then? I like that. This dude should be really easy to take out next turn. I'm going to take some damage here. I don't think there's any way around that. But again, you know, we'll take the one guy out. Mm-hmm.
All right, get this off me. I'm serious.
And that's why having a card with quick is good, because I can get rid of that goo without using a card play.
Faster than you.
You will regret ever facing me.
On Beta, moving into position.
Okay.
We'll always remember this place.
48.
Remember what you did to us here.
I'm going to do this 100%. I have to free him. I mean, that's just a no-brainer.
Well, he's moved on from wanting to eat my brain. Now he's just trying
There's
to
no base damage, so it doesn't free
For the
him.
bells, please.
That sucks so bad because I also burned a card play and I'm just screwed. Like, I can't draw. Finally. So I have to use 2 heroism. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry, buddy. Man, I got hosed so hard on this turn.
Your face is sealed.
I'm so pissed right now.
Weak, even for Hydra.
I'm just gonna piss away my whole turn.
This ought to slow him down.
Like, I literally am just throwing this whole turn away. I'm weakening him, which is nice, but I mean, this is really crap. I'll get rid of this guy for what that's worth.
A waste of good meat.
It would cost me 2, which I really can't afford when, you know, my hand is just choked with stuff. What does this one cost? Also 2. So, like, everything costs 2. And he's not in this range. And yeah. Okay, well. Let's just pass the turn.
Mother tells us to hurry.
I'm very annoyed, but like wasting the card play was bad. Unfortunately, the 2 redraws didn't bring me anything that I would have wanted to use on what was trapping Iron Man. So as far as that part goes, I was kind of stuck regardless. But it is frustrating to make kind of a brainless mistake like that. And it took me a minute to even figure out, like, why he was still trapped.
To squash you here in this curse.
And you know what I need so badly right now is that card of Spider-Man's with chaining, because I have all these minions, and of course I'm not drawing it.
Devour your precious Mary Jane.
Hey, Eddie. I know that's just Lilith talking through you or whatever, but shut up already.
I mean, it's good. I don't know how much closer it gets me to doing... Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me try and do... Oh, damn it. I'm trying like hell. That's it. That's what I want.
Their time is short.
Okay, we're gonna free Iron Man. We're gonna KO, or at least hurt. I guess it's just hurt the one elite. And of course we hurt Venom.
Whoa, I've never seen anything like that.
Well, I'll use this right now.
Have your back.
Love the effort.
Okay. I got Blade Storm again. Who needs a heal? He does. Where's Spider-Man? Oh, he needs one really badly. So, can I... Yeah, this is good. This is good. We'll take out 3 minions. We'll give Spider-Man a bunch of health. I call that a win. So, you know, this is the tricky part here. Let me do this. So at least I got that going for me. I can't play this turn no matter what I do. I really don't want to use the 2 heroism. Let me just get rid of this, even though I wouldn't have minded using weak on him. This is better. Just take this guy out. I'll draw another card. Don't use card play.
It can't be enough.
Okay. I mean, you know, it's fine for later, but again, like, so much heroic here. We can drop him, but the problem is I can't cast this. Heroism cost is reduced by 3. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm not going to cast this time. It's just going to get cheaper every time we down him. Yeah. Okay, then let's totally do this. While he's vulnerable, and this is lethal for lack of a better term. So now the thing will cost 7. And realistically, I'm going to need to do it again before I'll be able to actually use it. Okay. I do have a move, so I have a shove. I feel pretty good about that. I'd say it's a wrap, boys, for this turn.
By her command.
Brother, I didn't even see that guy. Oh no, what am I talking about? That's the dude I just hit. He looked like he was coming from a completely different angle and threw me for a second. Driven by hatred. Well, I'm not that fond of him either, if I'm telling the truth.
Spider, your trap has failed.
He may be right. This symbiote sample is not worth your life, Spider-Man.
I mean,
We can find another way.
seriously, can I draw a card that doesn't use heroism? Because I've got him in my deck.
If getting that sample means we can stop your mother from destroying this city, it's worth the risk. Just buy me some time.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Interesting. I don't really see, like, unless we're all able to move away, I'm not sure, you know, that's a huge help to me. Okay, so suppose I do this. Well, yeah, okay, I'll do this. I'm not positive it's good, but it does mark the other guy, and that may matter. I may use an attack on him that doesn't have quick. Like, for example, let's say I used Blade Storm over here, right? And so now what happens is, because this guy gets KO'd, where Blade wouldn't be, but because he gets KO'd, now I get that card play refunded. So it is good. I'm thinking I just hit him with this and get to 4. Sadly, oh no, there we go. It'll do more. All right, let's do it.
You have earned this.
No pain.
So, yeah, I don't think Berserk is going to do anything for me, unfortunately. Because I just don't know that I'm going to leave anybody alive. I think this is better than this. Question, though. This is going to do way more damage to Venom, but I leave the other guys alive. We're not going to take huge damage. So I kind of like the idea of kicking the living snot out of him. I think that makes more sense.
It's time.
And who knows, maybe I'll draw one of my quick slashes or quick kick or something that I can use on minions and not just heroic cards. I haven't just drawn heroics, but damn, I've drawn a lot of them. So this health's 93. I don't think that I can get a KO no matter what. But let me check something here. Now I don't have the right angle to push him into him. Can I get... I don't think I can do anything with this guy. Nope. But maybe this guy. Yeah. Sadly, the mark is not going to come into play. And I'm not going to take damage just on the off chance that it'll matter next turn.
The whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale.
I think preserving our health in a boss fight makes a lot more sense.
We will crack your tiny bones. Stop your struggling.
Man, this is just gross.
Scratch.
Kind of wish I had Blade Storm now. This, holy crap, this would make a good area for it.
We cannot keep this up forever.
I don't know. We might be able to.
Do you really think your puny bell of tin and copper can defy the power of the midnight sun?
Don't forget varsity sled, sink and silver.
Hush.
7th grade trip to the Liberty Bell.
Size does not always equal strength. This should help.
I don't see getting to 7 heroism this turn, but it'll cost 4 next time. Maybe I can actually do that. We'll see. Okay, well, this will help. And by the way, so you may have noticed, like, I end up with a lot of Iron Man hands, a lot of Iron Man cards in my hand, and ones like this, you have to redraw. Like, it's very hard to cycle these out of your hand, because I have to, like, my first 2 redraws will just pump the damage. And that other one that does marking is the same way. You have to redraw once. So if you want to, if you just said, hey, I have more cards of this type than I want to get rid of some of them. They're hard to get rid of because, like, this card, you have to use 3 redraws to get rid of it once. My point is this, that I always talk about the importance of these modifications. Well, here's the thing. Some of the cards in Iron Man's deck, you can actually get additional redraws as the mod. And so it helps fuel what he's trying to do. As does, by the way, this card having a mod of +2 heroism, which I believe we got right before this mission.
This should help a little.
Funny to get another one of these. You know what? We can take him out right now. I cast this. I have 8 heroism. I ring the bell. I mean,
Don't mind if I do.
Who am I to say no? Wait a minute. Unit cannot act. Spider-Man is down. That's okay. That's okay.
Getting it done any way we know how. You guys should talk to
This
your
is not a
union
problem.
rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
Now, you know, just because I don't know what's going to happen when we ring that damn thing, let me do this. I'm going to take my quick actions and just try to run the table of some of these minions. I was going to call them something else, but... Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong card. I'm getting a little bit packed here. Yeah, I'll go after this guy.
I'm saving my energy until we need it. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think...
I love that we keep drawing. I mean, man, I've got some options next turn if I get to keep all this. I can't remember when we go to phase 2 of a boss fight if they make you redraw your hand. Whatever. I think it's time. I think it's time.
We got it. Let's do this. chance of ours, Eddie. Think it's time we changed it up. So how about we try a little smash up? What? That not a thing anymore?
Let's find out.
Now this might sting for just a second, but that's perfectly natural. Also, perfectly natural.
What just happened?
Just a little something I like to call the plan.
There is no phase 2. I did not remember that. It's a rare story mission that only has one phase. Okay. That's a very cool. So I felt like our draws were a little rough, you know, for a lot of that. As I said, we kind of were getting this very large dose of cards that needed heroism and nowhere near enough cards generating heroism. But to be fair, I think on that last turn, you know, that really came around. And I had a ton of things I could do.
Got 2 teams digging for Venom as we speak.
You may want to add 2 or 3 more. Just saying.
You dropped a church on him. I doubt he's going anywhere.
Parker,
Uh-oh.
I have seen that look before.
congratulations on a job well done.
Aw, thanks everyone. I'll remember this moment forever. Which is probably how long it's gonna take me to pay the church's repair bill.
Oh, not to worry. Thankfully, we have a billionaire in the house.
Yeah, at least Stark's credit card is good for something.
Oh, these kids. Real sweethearts. Good plan, Peter. Executed like a champ. Craziest plan I ever saw in my life. Still can't believe he pulled that off.
Yes, and now we must make use of the sample he recovered.
We?
Alright, everyone. I know you all have a lot more important things to do than cheer little old me on. Let's go save the world.
Oh, that's weird. So for some reason, the audio cut off.
Parker's debrief is going to be one for the ages.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what...
Parker's plan was chaotic, but effective. I doubt even Lilith saw that one coming.
Just between you and me, I wasn't 100% sure that little plan would pay off out there. I mean, I was pretty sure, but I still had that little voice in the back of my head. If you screw this up, Venom's gonna be snacking on your skull. Even worse, I would have let you down, not to mention the others.
I always knew you would succeed, Peter. Enjoyed the praise you received.
Thanks. It's kind of nice to be the man of the hour. Even if it only lasts, an hour. Spent so long trying to keep Spider-Man and Peter Parker separate from each other, I never really had the chance to celebrate victories with, you know...
Friends?
Exactly. Thank you for that, Hunter.
However you look at it, be glad we got the sample.
Now we can get the doc home, keep you less explodey. All around, a good day.
We all owe you a thanks.
I was nothing. Besides, helping the boss man test his top-secret prototype on a demonically possessed alien symbiote-human hybrid has got to look good to the folks at Stark Industries. Would love to get a shot to work for Tony one day. Just wish Spider-Man could submit a resume.
But you are working with Tony, Peter. You are an integral member of the team.
Whoa. Mind just...
Peter?
Nope. Mind's still blown. I just need to sit here and let it all sink in, Hunter. I'll talk to you soon.
I knew Peter was going to come through.
What bonus do we
What I've
get?
seen, you could drop 5 churches on Venom and he'd still keep coming. I doubt we've seen the last of him.
Hey, I knew Peter was gonna come through.
Next time Parker comes up with a plan, I want to be the one to punch the giant bell.
Oh, you're pretty spry for a reanimated corpse from the 1600s.
Is that my only options? Nico. That's weird that I have to go all the way to her room to invite her to a hangout, but let me see what bonus I get.
Yay! You pulled off the impossible mission again, surprising nobody at all.
Well,
Peter.
I would
Maybe
say
now the others will start
this is the
actually
one
listening
I
to
would
us.
want more than the others. No, she'll love this one.
And I thought you'd have problems fitting in.
All right, well, getting resilience up to 31% I think is really good. You know, resist is just fantastic, so...
I think next time we should challenge Ileana and Robbie at Hearts. See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun.
Still reading Wanda's grimoire, I see?
Yeah? Why? You got an opinion about it?
I admire your determination in your pursuit of dark knowledge, as well as loyalty to your friend.
I just wish there was more dark knowledge on these pages, but I'm just gonna have to make do with what's here. According to her grimoire, it looks like Agatha was helping Wanda control her connection to chaos magic. And since chaos magic is a hell of a lot more powerful and ancient than Lilith, I'm thinking there's a way I can figure out how to use it to undo Lilith's hold on her.
That is incredibly crafty of you, Nico.
I am a crafty witch. Although, you don't think I'm being a tad reckless meddling with hardcore Elder God magic and inventing dangerous new spells with it? I mean, Caretaker doesn't even think Lilith corruption can be removed.
On the contrary, it would be reckless not to take a chance and try something new. Besides, I am curious to see what you come up with.
So am I. Speaking of, I've got a lot to do to figure out this new ritual.
You will not let us down.
And if I do, you'll never know because we'll all be blown into itty-bitty superhero pieces. Kidding. I hope.
All right. Well, between that conversation and the hangout, we got a ton of friendship points with her. I think we're good for bed at this point. Pretty productive day. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I remember seeing something. That's what I thought. I missed a meeting of the emo kids. And what about this one from Ileana? I don't know if I actually still need this. Deathcap, Moonflower, and well, I have the attack essence. I don't have any Deathcap. I'm pretty sure I would have to explore a bunch to get it, so.
Hunter, let's catch up.
Seems like you have got a lot on your mind.
You could say that.
Do you need to share?
I always wanted to be good at my job, but now I think it's possible to be so good you're actually terrible.
Explain.
Okay, I really wanted to show off how I could get a sample of Venom's symbiote, right?
And you did.
Right! Yay me! But in getting it, I left poor Eddie trapped under a heap of rubble.
We are all going through the same thing. For every victory, there will be a cost. Some worse than others.
I wish I could be as cool as you. I just keep imagining Eddie and the symbiote trapped under all that stone and brick. I never wanted to hurt them, you know? I never wanted to hurt the guy, you know?
I know, Peter.
Eddie Brock may be troubled, sure. We all are. I guess that's why I can't shake the feeling that there's more I could have done.
Like digging him out of the rubble?
No. I mean helping him turn his life around. The way real heroes are supposed to.
Who knows? Maybe you will someday.
Yeah, big emphasis on maybe. If only Tony or Strange invented some kind of time machine, I could go back and keep Eddie from going down this path.
Stranger things have happened.
Thanks for the chat, Hunter. I've got a lot to think about. If anyone needs me, I'll just be here, sighing deeply.
Okay, let's go down here. So in addition to going to the forge, it looks like we need to talk to Tony about something. And in fact, it looks like I can't use the forge until after we do that.
How is the sample analysis going?
Oh, you mean the vial of demonic alien goo Peter took out of poor Eddie? That sample analysis?
That is the one.
In a word, gross. But a fascinating kind of gross. This symbiote exists as a whole at the molecular level. Every atom of it is a self-sustaining, slimy little entity in and of itself. Yet when the molecules bond, they undergo a change state that can only be described as something out of abstract expressionism, and I can see your eyes glazing over right now.
I am just trying to keep up with your brilliance. It is a lot of information to process.
Oh, it's true. My brain has a lot more RAM than the average bear. Sometimes I forget that not everyone's working from the same knowledge base and CPU power as I am. I'll skip over the biology lesson and get to the point. I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased.
So before we do any of that, I've been waiting to see what cards you're going to give me.
Not bad, right?
That's right. This was a rare coil, not an epic like most of the ones we've been doing. This card we don't have, and it is worth taking for him.
Take myself out of the loop here.
The reality is we aren't going to use any of these. Iron Man, we're done. His deck is his deck at this point. I'll go ahead and take this, even though I won't be using it either. All right. But we did get a card for Spider-Man that will go into his deck, so, you know, why not? Okay, can't do that. Can I do any of these? No. Oh. Piffle. All right, let's do the Faithbreaker suit. And I hate to say, I do think it's time for me to do some missions besides just money and essences.
No, absolutely not. You go too far, Nico. Last time you tried to save Wanda, you almost got us all killed. I will not let you risk the safety of this Abbey again.
Listen to yourself. I think I have a way of purifying Lilith's corruption, a way of bringing back both Wanda and Banner, and your response is to shut me down.
I told you time and time again, there is no way of removing corruption.
Just because you failed and never found a way of doing it doesn't mean I can't. What are you so afraid of? That I'll actually succeed?
No, I'm afraid you're becoming just like Wanda.
Oh, I see how it is. You always hated her, and now you're gonna turn that hate onto me too.
That's not what I meant. Nico, wait. Let me explain.
I don't need your explanation. I need you to stay out of my way.
Yeah. Talk to Nico. Where are you, Nico? Let's toggle a waypoint, Ray. What do you say?
Let me guess. You came out here to see if I'm okay. I like my...
Are you okay, Nico?
No, I won't be okay until we get Wanda back, but you already know that. I just wish Caretaker trusted me more. I mean, I'm not a kid, you know? I'm a ridiculously experienced witch with ridiculously amazing powers. She should be letting me use my talents to help the team, but instead all she does is doubt my ability to do anything.
Just do not let her make you doubt yourself.
Don't worry, I won't. I know who I am and what I'm capable of. I'm not gonna let someone as bottled up as her to tell me otherwise. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get her back.
And when Caretaker tries to stop you?
She can get out of the way. Or get run over. Now excuse me, I've got a free Wanda spell to craft.
There you go, baby. We ain't playing games. Who can we spar with? Blueprint. Epic Blueprint is nice. Plus 10 willpower. Okay. As usual with willpower, I'm going to prioritize Ghost Rider because of the way so many of his abilities drain his health. Willpower gives him a little bit back.
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
Okay. Well, maybe this was my first time. I could have sworn I had done it before. Maybe not. Maybe he was always busy when it got
Ready for
taken.
more? Don't stress it too much.
No. Okay, I'm not going to fool with the mods right now, but I do see a few credits laying on the ground, so I'll pick it up just like I would a quarter out on the street. Oh, do we have anything in here worth picking up? This would be a good gift for Captain America. Sure, that'll probably make a couple people happy. So, God, I don't want to talk to
Do you have
her.
any ideas on how to keep this team from unraveling? Because I'd love to hear them.
You could try not being a total witch to everybody.
I'm at my wit's end, Hunter. Nico is hell-bent on finding some spell in Wanda's grimoire to remove Lilith's hold on our unfortunate friends. And I can't seem to dissuade her from putting our lives in danger again. You would think she would have learned her lesson with that magic mirror trick she pulled, but now she's just doubling down on darkness. What do you think I should do about her? Because I am at a complete loss.
I love the idea that somehow Nico's actions are the first time our lives have been at risk in all this. As if we aren't constantly forced to go out and risk our lives to stop these guys. Like this plan to get that sample from Venom, well, that wasn't putting anybody at risk. Like, come on.
Have you considered that she may be onto something, and maybe you should trust her?
Why? So she can get us all killed? Nico lost her trust with me the moment she went behind my back and tried to rescue Wanda with you and the others. I simply cannot afford to trust her again. Not until she demonstrates that she's willing and able to cast spells responsibly. Nico is a talented witch, no doubt, but if she persists on this trajectory, she will suffer the same fate as Wanda. Perhaps you can talk her down. She's more likely to listen to you than me. Thanks,
I
Hunter.
mean, who would listen to you, frankly? All right, let me look at the mission board. So we have a hard rated mission for essences. can't do the story mission yet because we don't have the new suit, which is fine. I could get blueprints. Wow, our blueprints, they're really limiting me. Okay, well listen, we'll do this one. I would have gladly done one for an artifact, and I would have gladly done one for an intel cache, but unfortunately, I don't have either option. What I would like to do, I think, Ray, recently, our missions have been a lot more under control. And even the one we just did was mostly difficult because I wasn't drawing a good mix of cards. So I've been thinking about this for a little while, and I'm going to go ahead and tick up the difficulty notch, another notch. And so, like it's not totally crazy in terms of like the damage. It goes from plus 75% of their normal health to 87.5, plus 50% offense to 67%. But here's the big one, is additional enemy reinforcements. That's a kicker. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can weather that storm. As is the case with all these, you don't really get much of anything. Another 5% XP. And honestly, I don't even really want more XP. And I don't care about a gloss bonus. At any rate, we're going to do it. We're going to go to Ultimate 1. And we'll see how that goes. And then when we come back, it is funny because the same thing happened to me last time. When I went to, I went up a difficulty level. And it was a mission that was rated hard. So here I am doing the same thing. But I had promised myself before we played this mission that if the boss fight wasn't, super stressful and all that, it was time to ratchet it up a notch. So that's what we're going to do. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.